will raise them up from poverty and despair, and we will all be better for it. In God's name, we serve.
Come on, guys. Cover me. This is my brother.
You've got downtown Seattle right there. You've got the stadiums, and then you have this madness.
Yeah.
What do you make of what you're seeing right now here in Seattle?
It's hypocrisy. Because if you have a playoff game, the people in charge, those politicians will move them from here.
But they came right back.
And they come right back. And again, drive businesses out.
Learning the truth can be scary and uncomfortable.
This is a drug and mental health crisis right now that is fueling us. Plain and simple.
Because of fentanyl, it hinders their opportunity of getting into transitional housing. So we make sure that we get them to detox.
And they don't need needles or more resources. They need to get clean. They need to break the bonds of addiction. Give this man the strength, Joshua 1:9, be strong. I have skin in the game. I lost my blood, my family, to fentanyl addiction. I loved my nephew. We had resources. We could give him anything. Dominic would come over to the house and we would have to worry, did Dominic take something to sell to pay for his drug? So Dominic had all the support he needed, but it was the addiction that captured him.
Every one of you been anointed to heal the brokenhearted, to open eyes of blind and set the captives free.
If you stop and think about someone coming off the streets and trying to get clean from addiction, we don't have the infrastructure. We are going to utilize our state resources, and we have the National Guard, not to come out in the streets, but to use our engineers to create an encampment outside of the city and build the infrastructure that we need. We have drug treatment therapists, we have mental health therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, we have medical doctors. We can bring those resources to these folks.
If you become governor, are you going to require mandates for treatment?
100%. 100%, because again, we have to save them.
So if they refuse your offers for treatment and to get their lives back, what are you going to do then?
It is accountability. So the law is the law. Washington State, we have a lawlessness epidemic as well. People refuse to enforce the law. And I am someone, again, who has lost my own flesh and blood to this. And if we had brought Dominic off the streets, whether he wanted to or not, he would have had a choice. A program where you can get clean into safety with a roof over their head and treatment. Or if they want, they can violate the law, but they're going to be held accountable.
And that's Bob Ferguson. Bob.
Do you know where Bob Ferguson stands in all this?
Bob Ferguson stands directly with Jay Inslee. The baton has been passed. Bob Ferguson has been the enforcement arm of the Inslee policy and platforms. That has been destructive for Washington State.
We try to figure it out.
It's about love, it's about compassion, and it's about never forgetting or giving up on one another. We are here united to bring that love. Compassion is never forgetting that these are our brothers and sisters. We need homes, but we need treatment-based mental health clinics. We need to build the infrastructure to get people out of despair. This is about not only doing something here today, but moving forward and ending this. This needs to stop.